At the end of the day, you gotta stop explaining yourself. You gotta stop doing it, bro. You gotta just do what you want to do and not explain yourself. Don't explain it. Don't explain yourself, to your friends, to your girlfriend, to your wife, whoever. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Just gonna. Just want to. You know? You just gotta do it. And I feel like that's something that, us as men, we really struggle with, especially in today's age. I feel like we're just so misunderstood, but misunderstood to the point where we don't want to be like intercepted with that. Like even if we do explain ourselves, we just get ourselves in more shit because nobody understands. Like even afterwards, nobody fucking understands or has the capacity to want to intercept our motives or what we want to do. And the reason why I speak on this is because this is something that I personally struggled with for a very long time. And after, you know, implementing this into my life and just saying the word no and also just not explaining myself when I want to do something, it greatly changed my life. Greatly changed my life. Like my life quality, my sleep quality, everything, like quality of life overall, fucking amazing. Ever since I learned to just be like, I just want to. Bro, I'm gonna do this. Why are you gonna do this? Just wanna. Felt like it, you know? And I feel like, us as men, just speaking on men, if you're a woman watching this, then I don't know what you can gain from this video because I can't speak from your perspective, but, us as men, we just have innate desires. We just want to go out and we want to do something. We want to build something. Like I tried to explain this to a girl I was with a while back, and I was like, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, and then she's like, oh honey, you don't have to do that. You take it easy on yourself. And I really don't think anybody understands that if we don't do the things that we want to do, if we don't start like creating the stuff we want to make, like we're genuinely gonna drive ourselves insane. Like we're gonna go down a fucking pit, and it's not gonna be pretty. We're gonna spiral down. That's like how fucking psychopaths are made, right? Because they have this innate desire, and it just builds and builds and builds. And so, at the end of the day, you just gotta say fuck it. I'm gonna do it. Why are you gonna do it? Because I want to fucking do it. That's why. Because I said I'm gonna do it. And I ran into this problem with like men understand. Like when you fucking want to do something, you just fucking do it. No questions asked, right? But it's mostly like these women, like especially never explain yourself to a woman. Never explain yourself to like your girlfriend. Never explain yourself to like your mom, especially. Don't explain yourself to your wife, especially not your wife, bro. If your wife isn't on board with what plan, what vision you have going on in your head, granted that it's 100% with good like intentions, granted that it's actually a good plan, you're not gonna do anything nefarious, she shouldn't be asking any fucking questions. If she's questioning you, you should be questioning her loyalty to you, because listen, if she loves you truly, she's gonna put all of her trust in you. Especially if you have enough conviction in what you're doing. If you're like, I'm gonna make this work, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna create this, this is how this is gonna go. She should just step back and be like, alright, you got this. She should literally think you're the best fucking most qualified person in the fucking world to do it. Most qualified to do it. You don't need no fucking certifications. Fuck that. You don't need to explain yourself. Stop doing that. Stop it. And even I myself have to catch myself doing that. Like, even I have to catch myself doing that. Because it's something that's been innately, like, rooted in us. Like from when we were kids. When we were kids, we wanted to, like, run around. We wanted to play. We wanted to roughhouse. We wanted to do so many different things. And then once that was like questioned, like we started to think. We started to think like, why do I want to play tag? Um, that's a really good question. I really don't know. We started to become like this sensitive little fucking snowflake, you know? We gotta stop thinking. If you want to do something, do it. If you want to get creative with something, just do it. Because it's those moments where like we stop being kids, right? We stop having that, childlike imagination. They took our imagination away from us. Why are you imagining those things? It's not real. It's not physical. You can't touch it. Stop imagining. Stop doing that. And once they took that from us, it was like you started to not believe in yourself. You started to try to explain things to yourself. You started to explain your hormones, explain that caveman that's inside of you, right? You started to just like, oh, maybe he wants to do this because of this. Oh, psychology studies say that. Like, fuck that. Fuck that, bro. And that's literally the one thing that I thought when starting this YouTube channel. I was about to just not start this channel. I was about to, like, not make videos. And I was like, who am I over explaining myself to? Am I doing it for, somebody over there? Am I doing it for me? Why do I need to explain myself? Like, even if people absolutely hate this, even if they hate the videos, the content that I push, all of that, if they hate my personality, like, at the end of the day, who am I trying to appease? Is this for them? Is this for me? Who's it for? Who am I over explaining myself to? And I feel like not everything needs an explanation. You got to realize that, if you have that gut feeling, which you do, you should just follow it and you should just do it. You should just fucking do it. Put your foot down and fucking do it. Where's your balls at? Grab your balls, dude. Grab your fucking balls. Where is it? Just do it. Stop explaining yourself. People are going to demand an explanation. Which is people practically demanding your time. If your time isn't worth that, if your time is worth much more, then you probably shouldn't offer an explanation to those people. My life drastically improved after I was like, fuck it. I'm going to do what I want. If I come out of this being an absolute fool, absolute fucking retard, I had the most fun doing it, right? It's like I said, playing tag as a kid. Like, what's the point? You tag him and then he comes right back and he tries to tag you. There's no point. There's no explanation. There's no, all of it is just, it's deeply rooted in competition and within our souls. It's like laced within our souls. Like, you can't explain it. And the minute you try to is the minute you're going to start to stifle yourself and become this like autonomous robot. You're going to be a shell of a person. You're going to become this regular ordinary dude. Like, everything special about you is going to get removed. It's like, I guarantee you, there was a dude who like ate a whole airplane. I saw this a long time ago. I was like thinking to myself, how is that even possible? He ate a whole airplane. Mind you, bit by bit, like piece by piece, like metal, like he literally like took the metals and like would eat it. But eventually he ate a whole airplane. If imagine like him trying to come up with a logical explanation on why he did that. There is none. He did it because he fucking wanted to. You go up to him, why did you do this? He'll probably come up with like a bullshit excuse, maybe. Maybe he's like, oh, nobody's ever done this before, so I want to be the first. He'd be the first to a lot of things, but I guarantee you he wanted to do that because he fucking just wanted to. It was just innate inside of him, right? So stop explaining yourself. And that includes like knowing when to just say no. Like when to just be like, nah. You know, there's been so many times where I've been invited out to do things, to spend time with people. Just like, nah. Especially if they give me a bad attitude about whatever it is that I'm denying. Then it's extra no. Then it's like, don't even ask next time, because there is no next time, right? It's just no. Well, why? Why? You got something going on? What's going on, man? I just said no. I'll let you know when I am ready to hang, but it's no. No is no. That's it. You know, and that was, you know, I speak on this stuff not to criticize other people. I hope you guys genuinely know that. I hope you guys genuinely know, like, when I speak on this stuff, it's stuff that I've struggled with. It's stuff that I've come, like, first-hand experience. Like, I can't tell you what it feels like to hold $1 million, but I can tell you, like, how to get through, you know, small inconveniences so that way they don't stifle your progress. So that way you're not hindered by these stupid little obstacles. 1,000,000 cuts, you know, that bandages can't fix. You know, I don't want that to happen to anybody, because once that happens and it goes too far, then it starts to become a big problem, right? And so that's something that, you know, I don't want on you guys. That's something I don't want on myself, any of my true friends. And yeah, I feel like the ability to say no as a man especially is becoming harder and harder to do. You know, there's a lot that's demanded from us. There's a lot that's you know, there's a lot of distractions out there, especially when you're on your path to success. There's going to be so many distractions. Like, for me, I literally didn't want to make a video. I didn't want to make a video today. I'm going to be honest. I wanted to fucking, you know, I got home from work. I'm tired. I wanted to go in the kitchen, make something to eat, put on some fucking Family Guy, put on some South Park, maybe pass out after that. And then I was just like, but now I have to. Now I have to do this. Because I didn't want to. Now I have to. And, you know, even if it's a shit video, it's got to be a step in the right direction, right? That's literally what the book behind me is about. Atomic Habits, right? What's Atomic Habits about? It's like little habits, little 1% changes that change the whole entire direction of your life. I feel like a lot of people miss that point. A lot of people do. And it's just something I gotta do. I gotta get through, because there's someone out there that's waiting on this. There's someone out there that's waiting on me. You know, there's someone that I'm becoming in this process as well. And in that moment, it's like, you know, I could either sit there and over-explain it to myself and be like, oh, well, you know, you need a break. You need more time to focus on more better video ideas instead of just speak, like all this different stuff. And I was like, dude, I'm not letting that happen. I'm pressing record, and whatever comes out of my mouth fucking comes out. If it offends somebody, great, you know. What's the quote go? It's a man that's a friend to all is an enemy to himself. Great. I want enemies. Bring them to me. Bring them to me. Bring them to me, bro. That's a whole separate video idea, though. I'm not going into that. Not today. Today's point is you gotta stop explaining yourself, and you gotta just do it. You gotta just do it. Like, literally, right now, you can grab your balls and just say, I'm gonna do it. Like, I encourage you. I mean, please don't be in a public space, but if you're in the comfort of your own home, like, just reach down there. Find them, bro. Find them. Where are they? They're down there. Hopefully. It's what I did. And it's what's helped me, you know? And you gotta stop over-explaining yourself, and you gotta learn how to just write it out. I say, no, I'm gonna do this. Why am I gonna do this? Because I want to do this. Is there an explanation why this makes sense? Fuck if I know. But I'm gonna do it. We've lost sense of that. We need that. So, if you want to improve your life by 10%, I wouldn't even say 10%. I'd say like 80%. 80% of my problems have been solved by me just looking at something and be like, fuck that, bro. Turning the other direction. 80%. I feel like a lot of people are scared to like just turn the other direction. And change is hard. Change is hard. It's easier said than done. I'm going to be honest. Me speaking about it right now is probably sounds like all, easy. It's going to be something that you can instantly change. It's going to take some practice. It's going to become a habit. All right? But it's going to help a lot. And you're going to become more valuable because more people are going to like fight for your attention and stuff, because you're going to want to do what you want to do. You're not there for everybody else. So stop trying to explain yourself like you are. And I hope that helps. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed.